fruit. So let's go. This starts off right after Deku got one for all because I just like the idea of Deku also having one for all. And in this, we're gonna let Deku get full counting early, but I'm actually gonna call it something else. I want to call it Shadow Jumper, just because that's what he would be doing. He would like jump through a shadow and have it all over his body and push through the shadow. Like he would jump through the shadow super fast, come out another shadow, boom, punch you, going through another one, come out another one, boom, 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 boom. Steady building up speed so that his punches will hurt more. So he's basically jumping through the shadows. So that's what I decided to call it, which is Shadow Jumper, which Shadow Jumper is full counting. So yeah. So let's start, and basically Deku goes to back home because All Might gave him the hair and told him go home tomorrow, meet me at such and such beach. I don't know what it was called. So Deku's like, okay, boom, I'll meet you at the beach after school tomorrow. It's the last day. Okay. So Deku basically after school goes straight to the beach to see All Might. And All Might's already there, and All Might's like, hi, young Midoriya. You will be cleaning this beach. And Deku's like, wait, what? What am I doing? Because he just sees all the junk and is like, what am I doing? And he says, you're cleaning this beach. And Deku's like, that's what I thought you said. Okay. And moment Deku goes in, Deku actually uses his quirk. And he uses his quirk, and All Might's like, no, use one for all. And Deku actually is about to, and All Might's like, wait. And All Might basically tells Deku that only use a piece of one for all. And All Might basically explains it to Deku, don't try to put as much force as you can. Just try to put as much force as needed. And Deku's like, okay. And basically Deku actually is able to do it, pretty easy. So that's basically Deku is able to control one for all pretty easily. Deku can only use 20%, so he's not using that much strength. And he actually, because he was one for all, cleans up the beach in like 3 months. So he has 5 months left. So, he basically, Deku only has 8 months. He has 4 months left to train. And that's what he does. He trains with Bakugo, and when he's not training with All Might, and he trains with All Might. So basically, Deku's constantly training, and Deku basically, at the end of all this, Deku's able to use 25% of one for all. So the entrance exam, Deku pretty much aces the written exam, and the practical exam, Deku instantly teleports directly in and starts taking out robots. Because he just teleports to a shadow and just spreads and lets his shadow clones out too. And he's taking out robots left and right, left and right, left and right. And then the 0-point robot comes out, and Deku's about to teleport away when he hears a girl scream. And Deku instantly teleports over to her, grabs her, teleports her out. And Deku jumps up using one for all and punches the 0-point robot dead. Like, he doesn't punch him in the face like he does. He punches him from under, which sends the robot flying and landing on its back, basically crushing it and any robots behind it. So that's basically how Deku does. Deku does pretty well. If I do say so myself, he does pretty well. And after that, Deku goes home. A few days later, gets some letter in the mail saying that he made it in the UA from All Might. And All Might says, this is your first step to being number one hero. And, then All Might basically says goodbye. And Deku actually goes to school whenever school starts. I don't know how long that time jump is. and he is like, he's basically like, what's up, Bakugo? Because he walks to school with Bakugo, and when he goes to school, him and Bakugo walk into class together, and Ida's like, oh, hi, aren't you that kid that saved that girl? What was her name? Uraka? And Deku's like, yeah, that was me. Or Ida doesn't ask for the name because Ida doesn't know her name. But Ida basically is like, well, your quirk's really cool. Blah blah blah. You have the traits of a true hero. And yeah, then Yuriko walks in, and Deku gets a little nervous talking to her. But then Eraserhead walks in and says, everyone take your seats. And everyone takes their seat. And Eraserhead says, get ready. Go get in y'all gym stuff because we're having a quirk assessment test. And they have their quirk assessment test. And Deku basically beast modes all of them. In the long jump, Deku uses one for all. In the sprint, Deku uses his shadows and just jumps through the shadows. And boom, he actually beats Bakugo. In the freaking thing where you have in the strength, he comes second. Just because he was holding back in that one a little bit. Didn't want to show off. But in the ball through, Deku actually he basically gets the same thing, just a little farther, a lot farther actually. Deku hits, when Deku throws the ball with one for all, Deku actually hits it with a whip too. And, he basically just keeps it in the air and keeps it going until he can't. So he gets probably I don't know how much he gets in the anime, but he gets probably a bunch more than he does in the anime. So just put a times 20 multiplier, and there you go. That's how much he gets. So yeah, I'm very bad at doing that. So basically, they go back to class. No one actually gets expelled because he just didn't really want. He just wanted to scare them. He didn't want to expel anyone, so he didn't. And they all go back to class, and yeah. And then the hero versus villain thing happens, and it kind of goes the same, except everyone else's battle is the same, except, Deku and versus Bakugo and all that. So Deku instantly teleports Uraraka up to the floor and tells her, but right before he teleports her, hide. Do not let them see you. So when she gets teleported up there, she instantly hides. And that's when Deku just goes through a wall and hits the wall, basically going through the wall. And making making a lot of noise to draw Bakugo out. Because, he knows that Bakugo would want to fight him and would leave Ida to stay behind. So Deku sees Bakugo, and Deku is like, hey, bye. Go and runs into a different part of the hallway and just, boom, teleports away. So Deku goes up there and he's distracts Ida. He's like, hey, Ida. And he basically grabs Ida and brings Ida close and says, Uraraka now. And Uraraka jumps to the thing and it's like, I got it. And yeah, they win. Pretty easy. So the next thing that happens is the USJ attack. And I'm sorry I'm skipping so forward, but the next episode is actually probably going to be a 2-parter because I want to have fun with that one. So the next thing that happens is the USJ attack. And in the USJ attack, they all go to the USJ thing, 13 welcomes them to it, and they go in. And then the villains attack. And Deku's like, wait, what? And the villains actually teleport everyone the exact same. Except Deku isn't going to drown because he has one for all. So Deku just moves his hands up out of the water and moves them back down. And he basically gets bursted out of the water so that he doesn't drown. And that's when Suya grabs him and brings him onto the boat with her and Mineta, so they're basically safe. And after that, Deku was like, alright, we gotta get out of here. And he basically just teleports them away. He leaves the villains there in the water just because he's like, I don't really care. What are y'all gonna really do? It's not like y'all finna get out of the water. Y'all probably still think we're on the boat. So the villains stay there. Deku goes to where Eraserhead is fighting, and he sees the normal slam Eraserhead. And Deku's like, no! And jumps at the normal and punches him. And it's like, wait, what? Teleports back and just starts beating the normal with the whips. And then Deku's like, man, forget this, and stabs the normal. And since this normal was built to fight All Might, I don't think the normal would actually be impervious to stabs, because All Might doesn't stab people. He punches you. So, yeah, the actual stab actually hurts the normal. And Deku's like, gotcha. Boom, 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 boom. Stabbing the normal constantly over and over and over until the normal's dead. And that's when Deku doesn't trust it. So Deku stabs the normal in that brain and actually kills it. And All Might lands, and he's like, I am here. And that's when the one villain yells to the portal villain to get them out of here. And he does. And that's basically the USJ attack. Deku takes out the normal. Deku actually receives a lot of praise from his teachers and All Might. And they go home, and a week later come back and say it's a week from the sports festival, so get ready. And that's gonna be the end of this video, y'all. If y'all liked it, hit that like button, press the subscribe button, leave a comment, and yeah. The next video that I will be posting will be what if Deku had the Omnitrix part 2, and that will be coming out tomorrow. And on that note, I will see all you savages in the next one. Peace.